If you're a landlord in NSW and you have an upcoming NCAT hearing for eviction, this video could save your case. Most landlords don't lose at NCAT because they're wrong. They lose because they say the wrong things, present the wrong way, or fail to focus on what actually matters legally. Today I'll explain exactly what to say, what not to say, and how to present yourself properly at an NCAT eviction hearing in NSW. First, understand this. NCAT is not there to listen to emotional frustration. It is there to apply the Residential Tenancies Act and assess evidence. Your job is not to argue. Your job is to prove. Let's start with what you should say. When your matter is called, stay calm and structured. Begin with something simple and clear. Member, I am the landlord. I issued a termination notice dated insert date for rent arrears. The tenant was in arrears of amount at the time. The notice period expired on date, and the tenant has not vacated. I am seeking termination and possession. That is clear. That is factual. That is structured. Do not start with, they've been a nightmare, or I'm stressed and losing money. Emotion does not replace evidence. Now let's talk about evidence. At NCAT, documents win cases. You should bring a copy of the tenancy agreement, a copy of the termination notice, proof of service rent ledger. Any relevant communication when speaking refer to documents common, as shown in the rent ledger. The tenant is currently amount in arrears. Keep pointing back to evidence. Now let's talk about what not to say. Attack the tenant personally. Do not insult them. Do not exaggerate. Do not say they always pay late if you can't prove it. Do not interrupt the member. Wait your turn. Answer directly. If asked a question, respond clearly and briefly. For example, member, was the notice served correctly? You, yes, member. It was sent by registered post on date. And I have the receipt here. Short, clear, evidence-based. Another common mistake landlords make is talking too much. The more you talk emotionally, the weaker your case sounds. Stick to structure. Legal ground, notice served, notice expired, tenant remains, seeking orders, that's it. Now let's talk about rent arrears specifically. If it is a rent arrears matter, focus on amount owing at time of notice. Amount owing today, whether the tenant paid during notice period, be precise. Numbers matter. The tenant says they will pay, do not argue. Let the member guide the conversation. Sometimes NCAT may give a payment plan instead of immediate eviction. Stay calm. Do not show frustration. Professional presentation increases credibility. Now, very important, dress professionally. You don't need a suit, but look presentable. Speak respectfully. Say member when addressing the tribunal. Never argue with the tribunal member. Another thing to avoid, do not admit procedural mistakes casually. If the member identifies an issue with your notice, listen carefully. Answer directly. If your paperwork is correct, you'll be fine. If it's incorrect, arguing will not fix it. Preparation wins hearings. Before your hearing, review your termination notice, double-check dates, review rent ledger, organize documents in order. Confidence comes from preparation. Remember, NCAT is procedural. It is not emotional. It's structured. If you present clearly, rely on evidence, and avoid emotional arguments, you significantly increase your chances of success. Many landlords lose simply because they talk too much, argue emotionally, or fail to structure their case properly. Keep it simple. Legal ground, evidence. Notice served correctly. Notice expired. Seeking possession. That is the formula. If you're a landlord in NSW and you want practical advice that protects your rental income, subscribe to the Practical Landlord. In the next video, I'll break down how long the eviction process actually takes in NSW and what delays most landlords don't expect.